I have the secret sauce from Milwaukee. And it's not so secret because it's Gardevoir EX. But let me tell you, this build is something you've never seen before. Before I get started, I just want to remind everyone to please like and subscribe. This really helps, my channel's metrics. I do want to do this not full time, but I want this to be self-sustaining. These metrics really help justify to me and to my fiance that this is worth my time. I have to always have a justification of what I do. I mean, sometimes just for fun is good enough justification. We have a Mega Gardevoir EX deck. I really do feel like a lot of people, especially top players, are kind of discounting this card right now because they see it as a liability. But what if it wasn't a liability? What if you're just able to shut your opponent out of the game and not have it be a liability in the first place? That's kind of like the philosophy with this deck list. So you'll see in a bit, but right here we got a 3-2-2-2 Gardevoir line. I do want a fourth Ralts. I'll probably try to fit in a fourth Ralts by Milwaukee. You really want a thick Gardevoir line. Your ideal board state is a Gardevoir EX, a Mega Gardy, and a Curlia. Other than that, world's your oyster. If you can do that, it doesn't matter if your opponent targets Mega Gardy, Gardevoir EX. The Curlia makes it so that it can turn into both, and if they go after Curlia, they're losing the prize trade. Mega Gardevoir is super broken. It can one-hit KO anything in the format. There's some anti-EX walls, but Monkey Dory and Screamtail can get rid of those. It's super broken. A lot of the times I find myself overflowing wishes, just rare candy Mega Gardy EX overflowing wishes, and the next turn I'm just like swinging for one-hit KOs on 2 or 3 prizers. This deck is fast. This is Turbo Gardy. This is the fastest that Gardy has ever been. Like, Gardevoir listened to some Eurobeat and was just like, gas, gas, gas. That's the kind of Gardevoir deck that this is. This ain't slow Gardy. That's the philosophy with this. We got Gardevoir EX. This card's broken at 310. Nothing to scoff at. And then just the energy acceleration that Psychic Embrace gives is just insane. We also got 3 Monkey Dory. Triple Monkey Dory Dark is disgusting. This card's insane. Next we got a Cleffa. Sometimes your hand just sucks, and Cleffa helps bail you out. And next we got Pheasantipity. This is a broken card. Free 3 every turn after a knockout. Like, this card nets you so many cards. Next we got Clefairy EX. In fact, against Dragapult, I think that the Psyduck promo might be better, just to shut off their Dusknoirs. Psyduck is pretty nice. Like, I feel like it's better to have Psyduck and not need it than the other way around, So I'm gonna try to see if this is worth it. All right, and then we got Screamtail. So even if we are dealing with the active, you got to be able to snipe on the bench. One of Gardevoir's greatest strengths is the fact that it can be both aggro and aggressive and defensive, and Screamtail allows you to do that. It also allows you to set up a Pokemon for a 2 KO while using a 1 prizer or 0 prizer. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe that'll tell you something about what my ace spec is. But yeah, this card's insane. I love this card. I would never run Gardevoir. That Screamtail is just that broken. I got 4 Lilies of Determination. This card's insane. Draw 8 is insane. Card's insane. This card is like actually insane. Next we got 4 Iono. Early game's a draw card, but also this allows you to disrupt your opponent. I'm running 1 Morty's Conviction. I've had so many times where I have a hand and I'm just like, I need to draw, but I don't want to discard this hand. And a lot of the times, your opponent just like kind of goes and fills their bench, and you're like drawing 5 sometimes. And against like Area 0 decks, you're drawing like 8. I don't have it for that. This is just a replacement for research. You just need 1 more draw supporter, right? But this card's really good. It also allows you to discard psychics under item lock, which is pretty nice. What other supporters do we got? So we got Boss's Order. This card is pretty insane. A lot of people don't expect Gardevoir to have boss. This is the best 2 prizer deck because you can fix the board with Turo. You can fix the board at any point of the game to be a 1 prizer board state with our ace spec. And finally, we got 1 Turo Scenario. This card's really good because this makes Retreat Lock invalid, which is what Control tries to do to you. And then furthermore, this allows you to pick up a damaged Gardevoir EX, a damaged Mega Gardy, and then usually you have another, Ralts or Curly on the board, so then you can just slap that down and just erased one of your opponent's turns. And then lastly, what you can do is you can Turo Scenario a Monkey Dory with a Dark, Stretcher back the Dark, and then get another Monkey Dory. So this deck, even though it runs only 3 Monkey Dory, can Monkey Dory 4 times in a turn if you have Turo Stretcher. We have 4 Ultra Ball, that's pretty standard. And we also got 1 Nest Ball, 2 Poffin, and here is where I cooked. We got Dusk Ball. So let me tell you the logic behind Dusk Ball. If you Ultra Ball for a Guardy EX or Mega Guardy, right? And then you Cleffa, a lot of the times your opponent Ionos, because it's just like, oh, they got a Guardy piece in hand, like that makes it harder for them to find the combo. Not with Dusk Ball. Because you have 7, that means that if you put it to the bottom and you draw into Rare Candy Dusk Ball, you're guaranteed a Guardy EX or a Mega Guardy. Think about that. That's really good. Furthermore, this makes it so that you're not just preying off of Lily. This makes it so that Iono is also a viable way to get your Candy Guardy piece. This really makes finding Gardevoir EX easy. I am willing to bet, I haven't ran the numbers, but I'm willing to bet that this deck can get turn 2 Guardy 60 to 70% of the time. We got 2 Earthen Vessel. The reason why we're running 2, I would love a third, but here's why I think 2 is okay. So first of all, we're not trying to frillish. So finding a Psychic to attach to it isn't as critical. And second off, if you even find 1 Psychic and then you get turn 2 Mega Guardy, then Earthen Vessel doesn't have as much value because you're thinning your deck out of the Psychic energies anyway. So honestly, you kind of use the Earthen Vessels as a way to search for an energy for a Mystery Garden or for the Darks for Monkey Dory. 3 Rare Candy. This is a turbo list. And then for the recovery, we have 2 Night Stretcher and 1 Super Rod. Finally, we got Palpad. Palpad's really good because it allows you to get a second boss. Palpad plus Turo auto wins control. Now we got 1 Counter Catcher. It's really good because sometimes you don't get the first attack and then your opponent just takes a prize. You have access to Counter Catcher Lilies, Iono Counter Catcher, or Turo Counter Catcher. It's pretty good. Allows you for a really big swing turn. And then we got the Tool, TM Devo. This is how you win into dark decks. This is how you have an alternate win con against Goldengo. This is how you have an alternate win con against Zard. Like, a lot of the times you're just willing to prize trade, but just a threat of Devo is, like, really good. Too good not to run. And then for the stadium, you could do 1 Mystery Garden, 1 Artisan. Like, it's nice. But honestly, since your board functions with just Heralds, you know, like, and you have so much draw power, could be okay. Could be okay to just run 2. This allows you to draw up to 6 if you have 6 Psychic Pokemon out. 5 with Fez. It's okay. It's honestly just there to discard extra Psychic energies. So, well, sometimes that extra draw does matter, though. So, you know, like you can Mystery Garden into Fez, into Iono, and still see like 10 cards. In fact, it's actually probably better than Lilies in some situations, even if you have 6 prizes. Now, finally, the energy. You've seen it. No A-Spec in the trainers. Where's the secret box, you might ask? And I will respond. There is an even more broken A-Spec. Legacy Energy. This card genuinely breaks Gardevoir. Think about it. With Legacy Energy, here's what you can do. You can make Screamtail 0 prizes. You can make Gardevoir EX 1 prize. You can make Pheasantipity EX 1 prize. You can make Mega Gardevoir EX 2 prizes. I genuinely cannot express how broken that is. Because Legacy Energy counts as both a Dark and Psychic, you can also just attach to Monkey Dory too. It counts as a Psychic and Dark. So we got 7 Psychics. This allows you to hit for 350 base without Legacy Energy. But that's usually enough. Even if you've seen Towards deck, that's enough, especially with Monkeys. 3 Dark, 3 Monkeys broken. I don't know why I strayed away from it, but yeah, I wouldn't ever go below 3 Dark, 3 Monkey, so that's what we run. Alright guys, I yapped a lot. Let's go on to ladder. I am below 1500 because I was experimenting with decks a lot. Once I switched to this deck, I started winning, so we'll see if we can get back over 1500. So this deck is super turbo, so you actually want to go first. This deck can set up under item lock because of Lilies and all that. It's okay if you get item locked. Just as long as you get a Ralts down turn 1, that's all you need. I'm happy if I can get a Routes down turn 1. And if you're not against item lock, then it's just like your opponent gets 1 turn before you Rare Candy, Guardy, Screamtail screw up their setup. I think you would want to go second against like Jellicent, just so that you have a turn of item search before they start item lock. Okay, so we got a Ralts. So we got a Ralts turn 1. That's good enough for me. So again, Zard, pretty much. You just want to set up Triple Monkey, go for the Devo play. Either that, or if you hit the nuts, go with Mega Guardy. Because of Legacy Energy, you can attack with 3 Mega Guardies. So again, Zard, pretty much you just target the Pidgeot line. But honestly, depending on what your opponent has, it could be worth just going after the Charmander. But anyway, I think here, since they only have 1 Pidgey, as long as I can get Screamtail established and start like, you know, setting up for Devo, I still feel very fine. So I'm going to save the Artisan for either Ralts or Screamtail after the Lilies. So hopefully we just rip the nuts and we just get it. So I think this is a Cleffa angle for sure. So we're going to Duskball first, see what we get. Okay, we do get Fez. And then we will Artisan for Cleffa. Yeah, they're probably getting Rare Candy Pidgeot next turn and KOing a Ralts or something, but I mean, if they don't have the Charizards, then I'm just going to start sniping the Charmanders. Yeah, so we just do this, do this, do this. This is slow Zard with Tatsugiri, I think. No Dusknoir, so I feel safe benching this. Nah, I think Albler and Palpad. You don't really need the extra supporters in this matchup. I mean, Boss is nice, but usually you have Countercatcher and then you have, what's it called? Countercatcher and Boss. Usually that's enough. So here, if they decide to go aggressive with Charizard, knock out the Cleffa, which honestly I don't think that they should do. I can draw with Fez, possibly get Mega Guardy or Gardevoir EX, and then just go from there. Okay, so they got Rare Candy Pidgeot. So if we can establish Gardevoir, Double Monkey Dory, Dark, we can Devo that Pidgeot if we draw into the Devo. So that can really set them back. Shaman is okay. I think I'd go after the Pidgeot anyway. Like I'm totally fine just like hitting a Pidgeot for 160 because that means that even if the Monkey Dory kill the Screamtail, I can Screamtail the Pidgeot for 2 prizes, which is pretty huge. And then if I have double Monkey Dory established, then I just lock Pidgeot out of play because then I just spawn kill the Pidgeys. So it seems like here my opponent will go aggressive. Oh, they're not going aggressive. Wow, imagine that. Imagine that. So here, I think I just want to stick a Psychic on the Ralts. And then, so here they bench lock themselves. If I can Devo both the Zard's lines, then I pretty much just win. I'll Grass and Draw for 0. Alright, so here they're probably going to do something like Boss, yeah. So probably Pidgeot for like Air Balloon, Boss KO or Ralts. Oh. That's interesting. I don't know if I agree with this. Huh. Interesting. Well, they don't know my build. They don't know that I can just go Rare Candy Guardy, Rare Candy Gardevoir EX, Countercatcher Pidgeot. This hand's kind of mid, though. Getting double Rare Candy is kind of a tall order, not gonna lie. Devo will kind of screw him up, though. This is a double Rare Candy board. What do they do if they don't have access to their last Rare Candy? Okay, so I think I'll do... Do I just collect? No, if anything, I want to force them to boss to get a prize. Maybe just sacking Cleffa's fine. I do this. Bait another boss on the monkey, I guess. I mean, if they KO our ults, I'm fine with that. But like, I think we just get another Psychic, discard, do this, and then Grasping Draw forward 0. I'm just surprised that I haven't even gotten like a Curlia or like Ultra Ball. Guess this happens sometimes. It's okay. Ralts? Nope, it's still monkey time. We got 3 in the discard, so I feel like this is fine. Just go to the free retreater. Sure. Come on, Fez. Give me something good. I'll take double Curly. I'll take double Curly. I feel like Night Stretcher for Monkey. And then if we get Devo, we're cooking. Opponent stuck at 4, 2 candies down. Yeah, we just Devo them. Mystery Garden for 2, just because why not? Get another Psych in the discard. Sick. Okay. Devolution. So now they have to pick between, do I establish Pidgeot or do I keep on swinging with Zard? You force them to pick here. And then if they miss next turn, Screamtail Pidgeot. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we just Screamtail the Pidgeot. Sure, I think we can just IO now. Okay, we got the Ultra Ball. Great. Alright, time for Gardevoir EX to do its thing. Dory's kind of annoying, though. Do I just KO the active? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is fine. Because if they bring up Gardevoir EX, they're going to KO it anyway. So I think we just do this. And we just Roaring Scream the active. Because we can deal with this next Zard. Here, if they have Boss Charizard EX, if they miss the Charmander, we're in a great position. Also, leaving no damage on the board means that they can't take 2 prizes this turn unless they boss, which is what I want. And they've already used 2 boss, so I don't know if they run 3, but I'm definitely not activating Counter Catch for them. Yeah, see? So they probably run 3 boss at the very least, so this is their last boss. So next turn, if I can get Mega Guardy, Psychic Attack, I already have the 30 to move on to the Charizard. Okay, boss? Uh-oh. Oh my god, I just have it in hand. Yeah, you're not going to have Attacker next turn, buddy. Okay, so we get out Mega Guardy. We're going to save the Stretcher for Monkey. Cool. I don't think I need Legacy on my prizers, so we're just going to get double Monkey. Chad, I think he's cooked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more. I mean, I could just straight up KO him right now, but no need, no need. Chad, is he cooked? I think he's cooked. Ooh, we got the third monkey. Let's go. Ha! He has a Tatsu. Yep, probably quick search for Charmander or something. Double Charmander. Oh, they only have one left, though. I Turo this so that they can't immediately win. Do this. Do this. Monkey 20 from the Guardy to here. I think we just Grasping Draw. Do I ever Super Rod here? Darks and Screamtail are nice to have. So yes. Do 10 there. And yeah, Grasping Draw. I'm not going to activate Counter Catch. I'm going to force you to do something here. Second Guardy's in deck, right? So even if they KO the Guardy, I'm fine. Because then I can just Monkey Door Confuse. Oh no, but then I can't actually confuse because of Cleffa. The Legacy should either be going on the Gardevoir EX or Mega Guardy. The second Monkey was nice, but not needed that turn actually. So that was probably a misplay. Alright, we'll put that in the counter. That's alright. So, oh, they use Arven. Yo. If they don't get a second Mander, they're boned. Because I have Boss in hand. So I think that's third candy. Third candy. That's a third candy. So if I can deal with this Charizard EX, that means that they're not getting another one out. Yo, ain't no way they have second one. We're about to body them so hard right now. 600 plus 300 plus 30 is 330. That's a dead Charizard. Sorry, not dead. KO'd. I didn't even need to target the Pidgeots. I just straight up dealt with his Charizard. Dark deck does not beat this deck. And I can confidently say that. Oh, I'm gonna Morty's for 3 next turn? Wow. Unless you have, yeah. I got checkmate. GG, buddy. Sounds about right. Wow. This deck's broken, dude. Well, my opponent did misplay. They got too aggressive with Charizard. If they don't go aggressive, then it's just like, you're giving me time to set up. You have to start attacking eventually. I think I do blind go first. Oh my god, he's running Enhanced Hammer, bro! Bro, he counters me. What is this, Goldengo? I need to search Pro. Is this a Goldengo that runs Enhanced Hammer? It's a Goldengo that runs Enhanced Hammer. I get it because, like, you know, Legacy Energy and other builds, but it also just somewhat counters me too. That's so funny. I'm gonna have to Ultra Buff or else, which isn't great, but never mind. We're 2 Guardian decks turn in hand. Dude, I cannot wait for this weekend. I'm gonna play down Duskball, and people are like, "Why are you playing that card?" Oh man, okay, we have the potential to punish. We can punish them so hard. All right. Here we go. Psychic and discard, please. Oh, come on, man. Well, I can still get it. Because usually I would want to actually Gardevoir, like Mega Guardy, Mega Symphonia here. Force them to drop 8 energies, which they usually can't get. But this is too good. Come on, Psychic and discard, please! Knockout Loan, gimme! Yes! Yep, bye-bye, gimme. This is just what the deck does. Ooh, and we get the Curlia? Dude, Aggro Guardy goes hard. Aggro Guardy goes hard. Turbo Guardy, bro. Wait, what is my opponent cooking? Okay, hold up. So they run Energy Search? Excuse me? Excuse me? What is happening? What? Why? I mean, okay, I guess I get it. You discard with Goldengo, and then you just... Like, what? Then you go into Sterilized, but like, what is going on, bro? Alright, anyway. Gonna Morty's. This is actually a hand I would not like to... Oh. Oh my god. This is like just genuinely insane. Yep, Rare Candy. Yup. One more game. I don't think there were any misplays that game on my end, so no need to update the counter. Yeah, I didn't mention it, but now with these videos, I'm gonna have a counter so that like I can review and then just be like, hey, you know, see if I can catch my misplays in real time, because I am trying to get close to 100% optimal play. I'll never get there because I'm human, and humans always make mistakes, but I can always strive to be the best and try to get there. Yeah, they knew they couldn't deal with them with the Mega. With the Guardy EX. So yeah, this is, I think, the play from Milwaukee. This is what I'm gonna play. Feeling very confident in it. You know, I could always bomb. You know, it's a Pokemon trading card game tournament. I could just brick for 3 rounds, and that's it, right? I want to bring a deck that innovates, that is kind of out there but still viable. Okay, and that's what I think that this deck is. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.